Peter from my Bonds channel. Today I got a special treat for you. Not only am I going to do a review on the Holman BTX1, I'm also going to show you some tips and tricks on how we set it up. You'll notice how I have it set up there. It's because I've got 3 zones. I've bought 3 of those and I've set them up so that one goes on. When that one goes off, the other one goes on. When that one goes off, the other one goes on. If you're going to do this sort of setup, when I first put these 3 things on this type of setting, if you don't screw them on tight enough, when this tap went off, it actually blew this one right off. I thought it screwed up the threads and everything, but it didn't. When I screwed it back on, then when this one went off, it blew this one off. So what you have to do is make sure that you screw these on very tightly to your tap. I would have preferred metal couplings, but that would have cost more. Personally, I would have paid the extra. The Holman BTX1 also comes with a manual water setting, so I can press start on my phone, which I'm just going to do now. We just wait for it to connect to the Holman. Up she comes, and I can set how long I want that to go, or if I want to stop it now, I just hit the stop button, which I'm going to do now, and it would turn off. Okay, now for the tips and tricks. Okay, so there's the Holman icon for the Holman app. You push that. Hang on a sec. Alright, there's the Holman icon for the Holman app. So you give that a click and you click on irrigation, and that shows you my 3 zones. I've called them tap 1, tap 2, tap 3. The first mistake I did is I put them all on it simultaneously, and what you've got to do is you've got to do it individually, otherwise you don't know which unit is for which zone. Just to show you what I mean, I'm going to set up a new one. So I'm just going to plug in my battery. Okay, and then I'm going to add a device. It'll connect it to in a sec. Okay, so that's how they all come up. When I first set mine up, I had 3 lots of single tap timers. And that's the problem, because you don't know which timer is for which zone. So what you need to do is you set one at a time and then you give it a name. What I've done is I've given it name tap 1, tap 2, tap 3. When they're all single tap timers, you notice tap 2 is at the top and tap 3 is at the top, or single tap timer. If you had them all single tap timers, you don't know which one's which. So it's crucial that you name each timer, so you know that when you're setting up your zones or your timers, you know which one is being set up. I'll get rid of the single tap timer, so I'll just delete that because I'm not going to use that, so it's gone. Okay, so that's gone. Done. So what you do, you go to tap timer, you go to zone management, and you pick your day. At the moment I've set mine up for Wednesday. The first tap goes on at 20:15. It runs for 35 minutes. The second one starts at 20:50, runs for 35 minutes. The third one starts at 21:25. So virtually I had to calculate what time they will end by the run time. It would have been a lot better if they said, okay, starts at 21:25, finishes at 21:50. Then the next one you could start at 21:51. To me, that'd be a lot easier. They've lost a point because of that. They also lost a point because I reckon the plastic couplings aren't strong enough. I would have preferred metal. Other than that, I love the timer. I could set it for any day of the week. You know, you can have multiple times during the day. It's really versatile. I can do it from my armchair while I'm watching TV. So that's also an added feature. One thing you have to remember, once you've done it, you have to update it if you ever change it. So because I think I've changed that, I just click update and it's done. That's it, guys. So I reckon out of 10 I've given it 7 for the reasons I've stated. All in all, I'm quite happy with it. Works well, no issues. And yeah, that's me, Peter from my Bonzo channel, signing off. Don't forget, guys, always looking for new subscribers. If you think this review was any good, just give it a thumbs up and don't forget to pass it on to your mates. Catch you later, guys. Thanks again for dropping in.